Olha and Volodymyr are artists. They used to live in the town of Torez in Donetsk region. They also had a small summer house with garden and workshop in the Crimea. There they painted pictures, but after the occupation of the peninsula by Russia and the outbreak of hostilities, the couple could not stay in any of their homes because of their pro-Ukrainian position. They moved to the city of Ivano-Frankivsk in western Ukraine. Paintings they managed to take from the Crimea remind them of the picturesque views of Cape Fioland.
This is our shore. This walk makes us feel all warm inside. We'll never sell it, even if someone asks to do it.
But the largest number of the paintings remained at the summer house in the occupied Crimea. For more than 2 years, Olha and Volodymyr have not been able to get to the peninsula to pick them up. Occupation authorities have established strict entry rules, and now their property can also be taken away from them. Olha shows that their land plot was put up for sale.
They set such a ridiculous price. Here is the text. This is our address. Someone wrote that there are many fruit trees on a land plot, and we really have a very beautiful garden. It is also written that there are documents, but it's not true. I have all the documents. They could only make some fake Russian documents.
The artists add that the situation is aggravated by Putin's decree, which prohibits everyone except Russian citizens from owning land in the occupied Crimea. Thus, 12,000 people in the occupied peninsula may lose property. 90% of them are Ukrainians. Both the European Union and Ukraine recognized this decision illegal.
This step, this decision of the President of the Russian Federation is an additional element of forcing our citizens to take a Russian passport. The second is a kind of protection of conditional interests as an occupier state, because the Russian Federation is not interested in Ukrainians owning their land. This is a very brutal manifestation of human rights violations and international law as such. And this is actually one of the arguments that we broadcast and continue to broadcast, both within the framework of the Crimean platform and in bilateral negotiations.
The occupation authorities of Crimea seized the land before through the so-called pocket courts. During the years of occupation, almost 4,000 people were deprived of ownership of land plots and buildings. Experts from the Regional Center for Human Rights and the Ukrainian Helsinki Human Rights Union analyzed these cases in a thematic review, Crimea Without Rules, Occupied Property. Lawyers say the peak was in 2017, and decisions were taken collectively in 20-30 minutes according to the same scheme.
Prosecutors presented evidence that there is no information in the archives about the originals of the documents on the basis of which the Ukrainian authorities at one time issued the land to our citizens. And respectively, such decisions were not made. The archive is under the jurisdiction of the occupation authorities. It passed into the jurisdiction illegally. We do not know how it happened. All the documents were either transferred or taken away.
At present, public organizations are preparing class action lawsuit against Russia in the European Court of Human Rights in order to defend the property of Ukrainians in the occupied Crimea. Reported by Vadim Kramer and Yulia Krychkova, UATV News.